Elevated freaks, do you know what this is? Well, you better. It's Impmon, and welcome to Digigaming's, and I'll be continuing Epic Mickey Rebrushed. Okay, so we're now inside the belly of the beast. And I think this is the final, and I believe the actual final part, because this is all I remember from this is one part I remember from the Wii. So, here we freaking go. Mickey, boy am I glad to see you. I got separated from Oswald after the blot grabbed us. I think we're inside the blot. When the blot grabbed me, I dropped the remote, unless Oswald found it. It's gone forever, I'm sorry. For now on, I'll follow you, and I'll help you whenever I can. Lead on. Mickey, you have freed every gremlin that had been captured. Words cannot express our gratitude. You are truly a hero to the gremlins. There it is. That appears to be your heart? That seems the block can enter your world when he gains enough strength. You must take it before that happens. There. That's a vulnerable point of one of the bloticles holding your heart. Oswald! He'll be okay if we can weaken the blot, but we must hurry. Great. Hang on, Oswald. I'll get you out of there. What are those things? It doesn't seem to have any effect. Oh, those are fakes. Sorry to do this. I don't think I remember that in the Wii version. Yet neither paint or thinner is causing any effect on them. So the only way to, you know, get rid of them is just whack them. Okay, their touch is very toxic, so I should not even let them touch me. This is bad. The lost essence of cartoon characters consumed by the blot. You did it! One bloticle down. It looked like the lost characters melted when the bloticles was destroyed. I hope that freed them somehow. Oh dear. It looks like the blot is spawning defenses. Those spatters are like his antibody, and we are the virus. And I'm dead. Oh, great. More of them. Oh, jeez. I didn't think they could do multi-hit damage. Oh, come on! Another blotling eliminated. Another bloticle eliminated. Oh no, he's summoning more defenses. How's that for a virus? Oh, that was a close call. Oh. Just one more bloticle to eliminate. Then you can take your heart. Only then will your world be safe from the blot. Ugh. Only 9 more to go. 19 more. Look at that, Mickey. Just one more, and I could see its weak point from here. Now they calm down. I remember specifically in the Wii, it was a lot more harder to deal with all these enemies at once. You're going to have to get up higher for the final spot. Alright. Time to finish this. An epic journey. Escape Wasteland. Just how evil would it be? Like, it's a good thing I did the paint. Just imagine everything was a thinner path. Oswald would definitely backstab Mickey, or, like, not give him the heart. Because, you know, he screwed everything up. But that didn't happen. I did the paint route.
The intruder returned to my land, not in the way I expected. After retrieving my brush, I peered down into the world I had created and noticed something had changed. The wasteland no longer needed my magic. Thanks to the efforts of my apprentice, it had developed some magic of its own. Magic born of courage and wise choices. And of course, the luck of a certain cartoon rabbit.
You know, the cinematic cutscenes improve compared to the Wii.
funny thing about mirrors. Our reflections prompt us to reflect. On the struggles we have faced or avoided. How well we manage time. Enemies defeated or redeemed. The ways in which we treat others. And perhaps
Wait, I thought I fixed the Pete one.
friendships we have nurtured or maybe
Never mind. He's gonna have a jug anyways.
Oswald and Mickey are, in some ways, each a mirror for the other. Brave, resourceful, and good of heart. I hope they become friends, and perhaps more, perhaps even brothers.
And that's the end of the game. It took as far as it, I think this is a 23rd part. I'm assuming it took I'm gonna say maybe 20 hours total. Or maybe more. But, you know, good game, nice quality, like mechanics, good art, good animation, good music, and all that stuff. I'm still surprised they actually remade the game. It's been like it's been like a decade or so since the Wii. And weirdly enough, the Epic Mickey 2 is still available for the PlayStation Store. But obviously it's not like a remake or anything. It's just probably not worth buying at all. Because, you know, I don't know if this means Disney is planning to remake the Epic Mickey franchise thing again. Because, I mean, it would be kind of weird to just remake this game and not the others. And probably would be hinting Epic Mickey 3. Or at least maybe revive the whole Epic Donald story. Because that one was definitely interesting, I heard about. And I saw clips and concepts of it. And I just feel like, how come it didn't work out? Like, why? And again, honestly, this game seems to be the type of game where, like, it shows Mickey as a character instead of just a placement for marketing or whatever. Yeah, I know, he's the star or the main mascot of Disney, you know, but, you know, you have to make him a character instead of just making one note. Compared to him with Donald and Goofy, they have more interesting concepts that makes them more of an interesting character compared to Mickey. There was the other time they tried to make him a little more interesting was during Runaway Brain. But obviously that didn't work well due to certain backlash of adult parents. because, you know, Mickey was a little more monstrous. And that was still during the time where everyone was a bit sensitive, and, like, there's certain things that aren't allowed. But then for some reason, later on in the future, it is, apparently. Like, violence in video games. Like, I still remember that major fiasco when it comes to Fox News about, like, video games being a terrible thing to exist, and people claiming that video games are terrible and they should not be good for people and younger audiences and younger kids and whatnot, because they worried that's gonna influence them. They're kinda half right, but only those kids who are stupid enough to mimic whatever they try to do in the games. Like that one kid who tried to Grand Theft Auto a bus. Don't know the entire story, but that was bizarre hearing about it. Oh, I know for a fact it's gonna get copyrighted again because it's a small world. So, again, this is probably gonna get a whole bunch of copyrights and whatever because of this entire sequence is playing different audios and different songs throughout the game. But I'm still gonna let it play because I want to credit the people who made the game. I wonder if they're gonna make more Epic Mickey merch. In Disneyland or something. I mean, I get it, it's the era of, franchises being rebooted, reintroduced, remastered, that garble. And also, just like our franchise, in case you haven't heard the word, we're getting another game. Another Digimon game. It's been ages since we last had one. The last time we had one was just Survive. Digimon Survive and that bracelet thing, and that wasn't really much. And so does the cards. But, for some reason, for the cards, well, Zach can explain it to you. Yeah, for some unknown reason, every time I keep searching on Google of where are Digimon cards available, they end up mentioning Target, Walmart, or some other stores, and I know for a fact I know I went there before and when checked, and yet nothing. Not a single results. All I see is just Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and baseball cards and other cards. Nothing about Digimon. But the other times that, you probably remember that I post on Instagram. I was in Texas, or no, Las Vegas? I kind of forgot. But again, I was pretty far from my region. But, apparently Digimon cards are available there, but not in where my actual region is at. There is no Digimon cards at all, even when I search for them. And yet nothing. But I'm also glad there's gonna be another Digimon game because, like I mentioned, it's been ages, and I've been playing Digimon Survive, and it's kind of boring. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's entertaining from here to there, but I cannot pay attention to the actual game. I usually just try to just speed read through the dialogue and then just move on from to the battle sequence, and the battle sequence is not entirely bad. It's just, again, like I said, is kind of boring. So I just really hope this new Digimon game will be more active. and a lot more better. Maybe not, probably Persona 5 levels of when it comes to gameplay and story. So yeah. You can continue with your video. Right, so, like I said, like the game, enjoyed the characters, the music, the games, and all that. Still kind of curious if they're gonna make another game. I remember seeing the old concepts of Epic Mickey, where apparently his abilities would have been him using his own body ink in order to do creation, traps, bounce pads, flying, super moves, and all that. But he did a little. But they also were trying to be a little more experimental with his appearance. You know, making him more lankier. Or, like, as people tend to quote it, like Sonic the Hedgehog like. You know, during the time where everything was so edgy and, you know, to engage with the kids who during that era where like they're not interested in cutesy stuff, they're more interested in the more dark and grim stories, mainly due to movies, TV shows, and all that. They're playing another A Small World again. How many variation of Small World are there? Ugh. Ugh. Man, this is a long end credit sequence. You know, I was wondering, when it comes to video game development, what do they exactly do with the concept art? Like, they just paint, draw, and all that stuff, and then later on they choose which idea they're gonna go with and which they don't. Do they keep them in some type of collection, or do they just put them on a wall? That's what I've been wondering. I'm still curious about the whole Scrappa Mickey. Well, apparently, he was cut from the final game because, you know, Walt Disney thinks... Was it Walt Disney? I could have sworn... I think it might be he made the choice. Or someone else did. I don't know. But, they didn't go with that idea because they think it will be too dark. You know, blue, good, neutral, and then there's Scrappa. Where, you thin everything out and do not care about anything. And, you know, he becomes more and more grim. As in his colorization becomes more paler. And, start to stain a little more evilly. Due to the direction this path goes. It's been 14 years.
And I have ensured Mickey will get into no more mischief in my workshop. Then again, he is Mickey Mouse.
Why did that seem like it was hinting for, like, a second game? Because of the way his finger looked. Like, they were hinting he was gonna be given new abilities in the second game or something. But anyways, I'm gonna end this gaming series here. If you like what you see, leave a like, comment, subscribe, visit our TikTok, our Instagram, Lemonade, and show your friends if you like. See you in the next video!